Momo, obviously we heard what Lane Kiffin had to say the other day after the scrimmage, but after going over the tape, what were there any positive takeaways from your perspective on the defensive side?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like the ones didn't get scored on all day. We got to pick up the depth and everything like that. But the ones stepped up to the plate against the twos and all offensive ones at the end of practice when they put the ball on the goal line. They still didn't score, so that's positive to me.
We've heard so much this fall about attitude and energy and that sort of stuff. Where does that make the difference? Just what does having increased energy do for a defense?
Oh, it's huge, especially in like sudden change situations. Offense, God forbid throws a pick. You got to get back up there and stop the other team, regardless of their position on the field. So energy is huge. So it doesn't feel like a shift in momentum. It just feels like the next time you go on, next time we're going to dominate. And that's what coach is trying to portray to us. And we're trying to live by that.
20 days, I think, until game day. And I know it's only been a week so far of camp, but where do you think this defense is right now, and where do you see the biggest places it needs to get better at before the Louisville game?
I see that we're on the cusp, right? And we just need to keep hammering in the details every single day of the rest of camp, all the days leading up to the game, every single walkthrough, every single meeting, just hammer the details. And when we do that, it's going to be a great defense.
I kind of saw your eyes light up there when I said 20 days away. Is it exciting to know that we're so close?
Man, I'm just ready to get back to full stadiums, full fan. It's like packed Grove, like just get rolling, go shake some things.
Could you feel the difference last year without Walk of Champions, without the Grove, without fans in the stadium? Was that something that you actually were noticing during games?
Yeah, especially like on the field, like you can hear everything. So like you can hear that, like how John Rice said in the one interview, like in baseball, like I can hear what they're saying out of right field or wherever. I'm not the best baseball player, but he can hear what people are saying to him, and like like we could hear what we were saying, we could hear what their coach was saying, we could hear each other. We didn't have to use our signals; we could just talk. So it's like very different game of football when you can hear very clearly.
Throughout your time at Ole Miss, you've had your fair share of defensive schemes and coordinators. What feels different about, this year and the preparation for it, and how is it going to make you be the best, like Thea said?
To me, what feels different is that we do a little bit of everything. We're like Jack in the Box, man. We're like a box of chocolates, don't know what you're going to get, what defense we're going to pull out, and we do it all well. So, second year in the defense for the first time in a while, like I'm excited about it.
Chance Campbell, what kind of teammate has he been? How's he kind of folded into everything? What are you seeing out of him?
Hey, he's a hard worker. He's a hard worker that everybody, like, it makes everybody want to get better. Like, I love when this type of competition comes around, because every single person, you either have to get better or get left behind. So, that type of stuff coming in, Jake Springer coming in, Otis Reeves coming in, like that makes not just our defense better right now. It makes all that competition. That's how teams last years after year. So I think we're building something special here, and he's a huge part of it.
If you don't mind, I want to go back to something you were talking about a minute ago. What was weirder? Was it home games where the stadium was a quarter full, or was it road games where, you're used to people cheering against you and getting on you when you play a road game in Fayetteville or Lexington or Baton Rouge? What was weirder?
Oh, it was every game, every single stadium. Because I played in almost every stadium we played in last year before, and the field was completely different. And they thought they were slick, playing fan sounds on the intercom, but we knew that wasn't real fans. Like, it's just a different feel. Like when the fans really react to what you do, and you make a play, and either you can hear a pin drop or the stadium roars. Like that lights a fire in your heart, and that is huge for momentum. And you just don't have that when there's no fans. So that's what I'm excited for.
Talked about hopefully full groves and doing the Walk of Champions. That first home game last year, not having that, not getting off the bus, going through the grove, what did that do? Just for you personally, mental-wise? Was it more like just showing up at the stadium in an away game? How was that for y'all, that first home game?
Yeah, every game kind of felt like an away game with no grove. I don't know about the freshmen and new people that haven't experienced it before, but like the guys that have been here, It might as well have been an away game type feel pregame, you know. Like, they had them on the TVs, but it was like, I wish we were walking through the Grove right now. So I can't wait for that.
There are a lot of guys in the mix on that D line in front of you. Just who's kind of standing out to you, and what have you seen in that competition of guys?
Oh, you know, like Rico shows out, Sam shows out. Before Tavius went down, you know, he was balling. You got Jamon going crazy. I mean, we just got like a plethora of guys. Like all those guys rotating, they're rotating like that. So it's like the other offensive line is just like, dude, the starters are in the whole game, but no, we're rotating. Like that's what we're trying to make it feel like. So I think we're doing great in the defensive line. Coach Jordan's doing a great job, and those guys are really soaking in and working hard.
Momo, quickly, question up top.
Momo, if you would, why was it important for you to get vaccinated, the other team members get vaccinated? This may go back to what you were saying about things getting back to normal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got vaccinated back in May 19th. I just wanted to get it over with. You know, I foresaw that, like, you know, it was going to be, if the whole team isn't getting vaccinated, then there's going to be that couple group of guys. And even though a lot of guys are vaccinated, if we don't hit that magic number, 85%, we're going to lose a game. And, like, I just knew that, like, I would not be able to live with myself if that was me. So I went and got vaccinated, and I mean, now I know that I can participate in every game.
Momo, you've been a clear leader for years on this Ole Miss defense, and there's been plenty of freshmen that have come in this year specifically. What was your advice to them regarding the vaccine and also just working hard in fall camp and getting through it all?
You know, my advice to them was like, you know, it's your choice. You got to do what you got to do. But, like, let's make sure that you get the right information. And that's what the coaches stress. And, like Coach Jordan, for example, was calling guys like, hey, do you have the information you need? Like, is there anything you want me to, like, research, like, together, and so we can figure out the best situation, the best choice for you? You know, so, like, guys aren't making decisions based off of hearsay or anything like that. They really helped us make the best decision. And I think a lot of us made what I think is the right decision, which is getting vaccinated. So that's good.
Momo, I'm not sure if you've commented publicly on it, but can you talk about the loss of Jaquez Jones, your leading tackler last year, and how that's affected the linebacking room on and off the field?
Oh, yeah. That you know, that was the loss of a brother, you know. I mean, he's been here, like, I played with him for, like, 3 years? And so, you know, I mean, that's my brother going out the door, but he did what was best for him. Respect that, and it's time to move on, you know. So, like, we're locked and loaded, ready to go. It's not something you sit and dwell on. And you see, offense lost Elijah, one of the best offensive players in the country, in my opinion, the best. They're still going. It's how the game is. It's how it works, especially in college. You know, you're going to lose guys for a plethora of reasons, so just get ready to keep going.